On page 2, as we see it, it's Veligio Vittor from Italy, Russell Smith from Great Britain, Sato Uid from Czechia, and Pedersen and KNUDSEN from Denmark. At the top of the screen, Dos Santos Sosa, Portugal, Vasquez, Lenin, and Lopez. Experience between them, they might have ironed out the problems.
He wasn't with KNUDSEN last year. I can't remember who he's with, but it was, less said the better. But I did see them practicing this morning or warming up this morning, and they look pretty good. And then there's all the outsiders who will certainly be in the mix. Still a while till they're all on the pontoon, close to us, just about to get on the pontoon.
Order without boats reversing into
That's the
each other.
Pauflers, the most recent boat on the line. They're going to be there. You know they're not going to give anything up, and they'll be picking off pieces as they go. Look at that for a start line.
The last boat
That does look
will be
impressive.
France. Yeah, that looks impressive. We're in for a great afternoon of racing here.
So from France on the left to India on the right,
And here
they're
they
all
go,
away,
the last race,
and all
senior
away
man in
cleanly.
K2.
Hungary first to show.
28
France on this
K2
side.
in the program.
The yellow hats of Ramalho and Pimenta. They're not having it all their own way, that's for sure. There's a red boat in the middle there. We'll try and give you names as and when we can.
That's a big start. You almost have 3 boats charging ahead.
Tight on that bottom right with that red boat on the pontoon. They did miss it though. 3 boats ahead. The white boat on the left is Pimenta and Ramalho. They're going to make their way. Japan already in. Didn't see that from the overhead shot.
That'll probably be Sato and Uid from Japan, unfortunately in the water. But still 3 boats fighting to take the lead.
Ramalho, Pimenta, Caceres and Rato, Boros and ERDELYI. Boros and ERDELYI is the Argentinians in the red boat. Boros and ERDELYI to the right of the leaders now, and Smith and Russell to the left. Coming up the right side. This first bend, we got Boros to the right of the yellow hats of Portugal. It's going to be tight. Here we go. It's all in.
Sharp turn from Portugal there.
Hungary made it round. The Argentinians made it round. Spaniards in trouble. The Danes in the red boat there in trouble. And Pedersen does not like it being busy around him. I'm pretty sure of that.
He did use the concrete wall a little bit in his favour to move his boat around, but now he needs to interval. You can see him in the background with McGregor and Hart from South Africa also trying to regroup.
Look at that.
The boats were pushed wide, as we saw in the beginning of all the other K2 races. When there were so many boats, they get pushed quite wide towards those boats on the far side. But as they regroup and come into the calmer water, we'll see what happens.
Busy. Pedersen in the V, that lead V behind Boros, but it won't be a lead V for long because Boros will clamp the Argentinians, against the side. Everyone has to drop back 1 place.
Boros Adrian és Erdélyi Tamás CD, az élen.
I think those 2 boats at the front, they are your main players. Pedersen coming up, no, he didn't make it, up the left. Gave it a try, didn't quite get there. Hungary, Portugal, Argentina, Denmark. Hungary with Sellier and Pelli at the back of that group.
So that's a group of 5 going around the bottom turn, but it's only a tiny gap to another 4 boats.
Which is Spain, Great Britain, South Africa with McGregor and Hart, and then Moretti and Rask. All quality boats. And it's the Spaniards making a break, trying to get the Argentinians up the inside. Come Rask and Moretti. And McGregor trying to hold them off.
This is an interesting move now, especially as they come through the finish tower in front of us, because it narrows a little bit.
How many times have we seen Boros and McGregor come to a very close quarters action? And game on. RAMALHO, PIMENTA. First to rise. Sellier and Pelly out. There's McGregor.
Denmark's lying third in the portage. Hungary fourth.
Hungary in. It was Boros who introduced the slick portage at this very venue. Here's the busy corner. That's tough.
Yeah, this is
that
not
is
ideal.
tough.
There's a boat
There's
going
nowhere
skew.
for McGregor to go.
Yeah, the Spanish are messing
Spanish.
up.
I feel bad for Pelly and Sellier. They were the fourth boat out.
Yeah, they really were. They were in a good place. They just
We'll
put
see
it in.
on the replay, if we get a replay, where they actually put their boat in.
I think they got swallowed by the
Yeah.
other boats coming
Yeah.
in. So they were ready to go, and then another
Just
boat
came over the top of them.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I mean, the shape of that portage seems wrong at that end with the fence. Somehow it causes that pile up.
Yeah, we can see Denmark's Pedersen and KNUDSEN having much better take out first, but Portuguese boat are saying no.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought as soon as the Portuguese sped up and said no, they would back off, because what were you going to gain anyway?
We did see, though, Pedersen taking on Pimenta in the short course again and again. He didn't let up, so... All three of these boats can stay together.
Denmark choosing to close Hungary out.
This is an interesting move.
Hungary coming round to the right as we see it.
Denmark did that because they wanted to come into the feeding zone.
No.
There's only portage 2. There's still a lot of...
Portage 2 and a bit of showboating. That could backfire on you very, very quickly. I think Boros fan club there.
Yeah, he'll definitely have lots of fans. Yeah, this is where he's been training, his home club.
Spain, Hungary, Denmark coming through the drinks lane with Moretti and Rask. Argentinians in front of us in all sorts of trouble with a boat full of water. Danish win here would be the first Danish K2 win since 1990.
So that will actually be quite exciting if they did.
Yeah.
But at this stage, they're up against PIMENTA and RAMALHO, who have been champions for the last 3 consecutive years. But they're not shy to give it a go, and we've also got Boros and ADRIAN racing on home soil, so this is going to be interesting.
But it's pretty hectic here. Portugal, Hungary, Denmark.
All boats paddling really smoothly at the moment.
This is fairly soft for all of them at the minute. The Hungarians are much calmer than the Danes, I think. They're not going to force any issues.
Yeah, Boros is well experienced with lots of portages at this level of racing in the K2.
RAMALHO, PIMENTA leading into the portage again. In comes Group 2. Lopez, Vasquez.
Spain, Denmark.
Rodriguez, Aliaga, Sellier, Pelly, Moretti, Rask. Sellier, Pelly coming in for drinks. No, he refused that one.
Just
in the back,
one.
Pelly, he's got enough.
That's Spain in. Spain in. Denmark
Everyone
in.
away, Hungary in. A little bit iffy for the Hungarians there. but they're away with Lindbergh and Nathal also. Through goes Boros at the request of the Portuguese.
It's actually assisted the Danish boats a little bit there with their turn by changing where they did.
And here we go. Portage number 5, and it's looking very similar to all the others. Again, Boros cuts in behind the Portuguese. Danes going for the drink lane this time. Portuguese running through with the Hungarians. Oh, just lost our feed for a second there, but back to normal.
Maybe someone tripped on the corner.
Yeah. Away they go, and nothing will have changed. Everyone comfortable.
Group 2 coming in.
2 Spanish crews again, leading Sellier and Pelli, 3rd, Sweden 4th.
And 2nd Danish boat of Moretti and Rask in 5th.
Sweden going through the drinks lane. Halfler's coming in with Cook and Notten, and Vieira and Cattell from France. Yeah, you can tell a little bit scrappy getting out of their boat there. Cook and Notten coming through for a feed. Nicely done.
So that's your group of 3 coming through.
This is the shape that we expected to see all the way from that top turn on the island. It's just whether we have a little tear up before the portage or not. And here we go. 3K to go. Just a little now, here we go.
Yeah, Pedersen's definitely putting in a little bit more effort with KNUDSEN from Denmark.
This is the 100 meters to the portage. Boros matching them pound for pound at the moment. Speed's gone up, it's not out of control by any stretch, that's very controlled acceleration. Boros cuts off the Danes, and out they get. This is Portugal's to lose at this stage. Hungary, are they going to do some magic put in?
They're running long.
They are running long. This is the plan. This is the plan. Come on. Can they do it? Can they be ahead? There it is. Pimenta's not having it, but nor is Boros. If the Portuguese get ahead here, they win. But that was the magic from Boros. He gave it everything. That was absolutely, that was his banker for the win. Now he's going to have to play for second. Amazing though.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Amazing.
We knew that there was something in the bag. There's going to be some more intervals coming in here as they straighten up their boats. This is it. As as they straighten up.
You can't overtake Pimenta in the last 200 meters. That can't be done. Boros has to hang back now and do the last 20 meters because the Danes are going to be rolling forwards already. You got to wait for the momentum of the Danes to end before you go. And this is all about timing now. No one's going to take the win except the Portuguese, but it's the timing for that second place.
This is a race for silver and bronze. Hungary
Boros
and
is
Denmark.
hanging way back. Boros is hanging way back. He's going to try and run down that wave at the last minute, but I don't think he's got it.
No, I think that this is going to be the Danes.
Backman is paddling too hard. It's going to be Denmark.
Yeah. Good effort. There's your champions. Portugal from Denmark, from Hungary.
Brilliant.
What a race.
Brilliant. I know they came third, but what a race from Boros and Selye.
Yeah, that was an amazing tactical
Boros and
plan.
ERDELYI, sorry, not Selye, sorry ERDELYI.
They gave it their all.
That was their roll of the dice,
Yeah.
and it was done extremely well.
They knew they had to do that. Danes were just a little bit stronger in the end. That was an incredible race. KNUDSEN looks like he's
glad it stopped. Could someone stop winding my arms around that fast, please?
But he put in a good effort there. Great combination. These are going to be your fourth boats.
Where's the
crews.
Hungarians?
Yeah, not really sure what happened there. Something on the Portage we didn't see.
Right.
But that's Spain coming in fourth place. Aliga and Rodriguez with Hungary coming in fifth. Selye and Pelli